Inevitably, life gets in the way. The daily grind of school, work, and more consumes all the moments we might have in a day, leaving only the night or early morning the time to explore worlds and tell stories. Scribbling away, pencil to paper, you tell these stories tired, but with hope in your heart that it will matter eventually. And then the humbling experience begins. As you tell the stories, make drawings on paper, you realize, damn, I'm not as good as I thought I was. And you put your story on hold as you learn from the masters all the skills that your story deserves. At mornings and at nights, you dive into the masters' works, attempting to learn something from them. Read books you've already read, books you have yet to read, and you study so that you might become a better storyteller, worthy of telling and drawing the story you wish to tell. Hello everyone, my name is Pierce. I also go by Ekpap on the internet. I try to make a graphic novel in 3 months, and I started in January, and it is now May, and I still don't have a graphic novel. There's a couple reasons for that, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit in this video and talk about the new plan, I guess you could say. It's less of a new plan and more of a entirely new deal, I guess you could also say. But I started in January and I got a bunch of story ideas, and I came up with all these different story ideas and I began illustrating them. I penciled up about, I want to say, 40 pages of different stories, linking them together in various ways, and I realized I had overestimated my skill. I thought I was first a better storyteller than I am. I took a workshop in writing fiction class that was a true reality check for that, and I realized I am not as good of an illustrator as I thought I was either. Those two things have been really important factors in these past 3 months, especially past 5 months even, in two things. First of all, the first thing was me realizing how much of a static mindset I've had. Or fixed mindset. I recently also watched a TED Talk about fixed mindsets versus growth mindsets. And I've realized through overestimating my ability and then showing myself, oh, I don't actually have that ability, I fell into a very big fixed mindset of questioning my ability to become a professional illustrator after I graduate from university. I figured, wow, if I'm not actually good enough at drawing, if I'm not actually good enough at storytelling to accomplish making a simple graphic novel in 3 months, what can I actually do with my life? I know that sounds really cliche, but amidst the yearning to actually do it and lacking the skill to do it, lacking the skill to both tell the story and to draw the story I wanted to draw, was a very difficult thing for me to confront. And I'm finding now that making this video about it, I'm working on a growth mindset in that I say I overestimated my skills. I'm not as good of an illustrator I want to be yet. I know I can become a better illustrator, and that leads me to the second thing that this project has taught me so far, is that I can become a better storyteller and illustrator. And that's honestly why this graphic novel is going to take so much longer, because it showed me how much time and effort I need to put into my craft. I signed up for an illustration class with one of my favorite illustrators, actually, Bryce Coe. I'll show you some of the drawings I've done in his class. Essentially, he tries to teach you how to draw like Kim Jong-gi by visualizing objects in 3D and proceeding to draw them. As you can see, I'm not the greatest illustrator, again, yet. I'm working on all these different drawings, trying to be able to draw what I have in my head. And I'm still only about 30% of my way through his class, but every day I'm learning more. And the same thing also goes for school. I'm taking art classes in school and some creative writing English courses and some philosophy courses. And in all of those classes, I'm putting in a lot more effort than I originally have, even more effort than I need to get A's, because I realized I need to put more effort into these courses in order to become not only a better person, which I think is the most important thing in this process of telling good stories, but become a better storyteller and become a better illustrator. Because if I seek to just tell a story that I think is good, I don't think that story is worth telling to anyone else. I think creating a story that is worth communicating to the world because it has some sort of important thing to either display or to entertain people with, I don't think it's worth telling. And I don't think I'm at I don't think I'm at a point yet where I have the skills necessary to tell a story of that caliber. And I really want to, because I think it's important. I think I need to do something with my life in order to use it and to achieve my full potential. And the thing at the beginning of this video, the whole thing about like all that is left is the mornings and the nights, that's pretty much what's happening, is because my days are consumed by homework and school and work even. I've worked multiple jobs in the span of 5 months, and all that's really left is to either get up early and draw and practice writing stories in a Word document, or to stay up really late pulling this really fat manga out of my bookshelf and copying the pictures in my notebook, because Hayao Miyazaki is a fantastic illustrator. Making master copies of his Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind pages has helped me, not as much as I would have liked it to have at this point, but it's been helping me. File became corrupted because I took the SD card. Yeah, because I took the SD card out without ejecting it. So essentially, what I was saying was, the graphic novel is going to take a little bit longer than anticipated because I overestimated my skill and I thought I could do it in 3 months, but I couldn't. So those of you who are following along with this know that I will have it done eventually, but it's going to take longer than usual because I want to do the story I want to tell justice, and I don't want to, pardon my English, half-ass it. I want to, first of all, give you guys something good to read, and I want to make something that I am proud of. So, sorry it's taking longer, but I'll have it soon. It's going to take longer, but I'll have it soon. But yeah, cool. Sorry about the quick cut to this. I don't know what else to say. I got a cool bike. It's right here. It's a Public R24. Yeah, that's it. That's it. This is the end of the video. Okay, I'm gonna go. You have a great day, and remember that I appreciate you greatly, and you are capable of great things. Peace.